Warcraft Rumble is being canceled? Oh my god, this game just started. WoW on mobile was never really a thing anyways. We also got some cool ways to track your mounts. We'll talk about that and how you can track the things going on throughout this Collector's Bounty event. Also, really cool stuff going on with Mythic Plus for Season 3. Let's just jump straight in here. World of Warcraft Rumble, or should I say Warcraft Rumble? There is no world to this, and evidently if there was a world, it's been destroyed. Blizzard released a little note yesterday noting that this game will be basically discontinued. That's right, they're sunsetting Warcraft Rumble. How long has this game even been out? Just like a year? I don't know, maybe 2? Anyways, they released a note saying they have an important update for Warcraft Rumble. After much deliberation, we've arrived at an extremely hard decision. Moving forward, we'll continue supporting Rumble with updates and focused on regular, systemic in-game events and bug fixes, but no new content. Yeah, they go on to say this is a difficult decision. This is a freaking Microsoft decision, probably. Like, what the fuck's going on with this mobile game? We got Candy Crush. You don't need this shit. Delete it. So they got rid of it. Warcraft Rumble will no longer be supported. Yeah, the game's been out for like 2 days. I know, right? The thing is, Warcraft Rumble, I never tried it. I watched some other people play it on Twitch. It is what it is. I don't know if the Warcraft community is interested in a mobile game, and this was probably the wrong direction. Now, you got Diablo Immortal out there kicking ass, taking names, and being the great monetization thing that it is for a Blizzard. But Warcraft Rumble, not so much. So, wasn't too happy to see it come, not to give a shit to see it leave. So there it is. That one's done. Your disc belt. Here we go. More World of Warcraft stuff. Don't forget to level up your disc belt. I forgot to do this the last 2 weeks. So you got to do your next quest, getting it from Dagran, Therasin II in Dornegal. You can level up your disc belt now to a cap of 697. Now, if you're like me and you forgot to do this the last 2 weeks or whatever, the good thing is there's catch-up mechanics. You can just do the quest over and over and get this thing up to 697. But right now, it is at a 697 cap. If you're not there yet, go do the freaking quests and get it up to that item level. A nice little item level boost for you there. Achievement Roundup. Here we go. Dastardly. Is anyone still doing Dastardly Duos? I don't know. This was kind of like a 1 week and done thing for me. But anyways, Dastardly Duos week 5. Now, basically, all the achievements are now open to be gotten. Everything you've wanted to do in this, you can do. You can also complete the Dastardly Duos weekly high score thing, as well as completing the winner's podium achievement. This is already available previously, but now you can, go back and do it, whatever. Get the winner's podium, which is probably the coolest toy to come out this event. This event will continue on until the, end of the match? No, end of this season. So when Season 3 hits, Dastardly Duos will be gone. So yeah, enjoy Dastardly Duos for what it is. It was a fun thing when it came, and kind of like Warcraft Rumble. I don't give a shit that it is ever going to go away. Okay, Liberation of Undermine. Maximize your Galagio buffs. That's right, your Galagio Renown track. Now get it up to 18% buff in the raid for your DPS and healing. That's this week's reward. So go in there, kill 4 to 5 bosses, and get yourself your next Renown track. Again, catch-up mechanics are available for this as well if you're behind on the Renown track. Also, don't forget, in a few weeks here, we'll be able to get the big T-Rex boy. That's right, the T-Rex round from that boss fight. Pretty badass. Excited to get that. Keep up with the Renown track, and you'll be one of the first people to get the T-Rex mount as well. Okay, this is a really cool one. Speaking of mounts, right? We got this whole, event going on with Collector's Bounty, how you can collect mounts and, all the different mounts right now that have buffs to their drop rate. Well, this is a really cool link. I'll link this in the chat, and I'll link it down below the video. If you connect your account, you will be able to see... Okay, you'll be able to see when, how far along you are when it comes to collecting all the mounts that are currently buffed. So here it is. This is for me. I connected mine. I clicked that little link there, and you can actually see which mounts currently have the high drop rate and which of those mounts you currently have. So you got a little check mark here for the ones I currently have. I got a couple of these: Astro Cloud Serpent already, Mimiron's Head, Blue Drake, Grand Mammoth, Ashes of Alar. Sure, easy shit. And that even separates it there by expansion. So, yeah, if you look at it right here, Wrath of the Lich King, yeah, I don't have Invincible. And I tried yesterday, and I still don't have Invincible. So, it kind of sucks. But, yeah, you can see your little tracker there as well. I'm 14% of the way if I want to try to get all of these. And it's a cool way to track your mounts, yeah. So, nice little thing there. If you want to continue to use this, you can use it. Again, link is down below if you want to check this thing out. Last boss in Arakara is nerfed, and a bunch of other nerfs happening for Season 3 of Mythic Plus. This is a really good sign here that Blizzard got the message, And they understand that Mythic Plus doesn't need to be overly difficult or complicated. Yes, there's a difficulty scaling when it comes to doing high-end keys, but it doesn't have to be this overburdensome thing besides the fact that you're scaling with the keys. So if we look here for Season 3, PTR right now, Blizzard is nerfing the shit out of all of these dungeons that we're beginning in this Mythic Plus rotation for Season 3. For Arakara, real quick, they got updated visuals and stuff. That's pretty cool. Webbolt Resonant Barrage now has both nature schools. That's fine. Bloodstain no longer casts Extraction Strike immediately upon entering combat. That's cool. Reinforce no longer casts Grasping Slash. And then a bunch of nerfs here to the Harvester. Cultivating Poisons now targets 3 players, down from 5. Cultivating Poisons wave initial damage now reduced by 50%, and then Cosmic Singularity initial damage reduced by 50%. For the Dawnbreaker, we also have, this is a newer dungeon, also has nerfs. Improved visual clarity on many spells, that's a good thing to see. Speaker Shadow Crown. Obsidian Beam damage reduced by 33% here. Nightfall, Umbral Rush no longer inflicts damage, and Manifest no longer casts Dark Flows. Priory of the Sacred Flame, a bunch of nerfs here. Arathi Knight, Impale reduced by 33%. Impale initial damage reduced by 25%. For the Guard Captain, his Shield Slam reduced by 33%. Health reduced by 15% for Forge Master, as well as his Heat Wave initial damage reduced by 30%. Lightspawn Purification will not target a player already affected by Purification, so no longer getting stacks on that. Captain Dalecry. His Savage's Cinderstorm will no longer be cast within 8 seconds of each other. Hurl Spear was replaced with Earth Shatter, and Pierce Armor duration reduced from 10 seconds to 7 seconds. Again, I mean, there's a common theme here. All these things are getting nerfed. And then for Operation Floodgate, Big Mama Electro Crush reduced by 20%. Big damage reducers there. Loadbot, we have wind cast time increased by 100%, and wind cast time damage 25% down there. So look at that. I mean, Blizzard gets it, guys. Blizzard gets it. They've been getting it since Season 2 now, and that is that we don't want to get overly worked here. We don't want to get one-shotted. We don't want to get bitch-slapped by stupid mechanics. We just want to go in there, get our damn keys done, get our IO up, and get some good gear. So these are good to see. Promising changes for Season 3. Now, looking back at Season 2, how is this looking at the end of this haul? You know, the tail end of the season. What do the stats look like right now? Let's really quickly look at all of this. Here we go. What's it called? The meta remains the same, but we're seeing a few more people completing now, plus 22 Mythic Pluses. This is good to see. A little bit more variety, actually. I think we've got I don't know what the number is on the number of people that have completed plus 22. I think it says it's somewhere here. Maybe not. But the good thing is, yeah, you're seeing a little bit more variety. The meta remains the same. It is Vengeance Demon Hunter, Balanced Druid, Disciplined Priest. We got Arcane Mage and Unholy DK rounding out your meta there. Now, the cool thing is, as well, the balance remained the same, but Rookery taking a little bit of a lead here in terms of what the people's favorite dungeon is to run, and I agree. I think Rookery is the most fun, easiest path, and a good time to run, for sure. Besides that, plus 10 and plus 12 remain the most popular keys to do here in Week 17. And overall, looking at how the weeks have looked, after 17 weeks, we actually see a kind of level off here, a little bit of an increase, actually, in the number of Mythic Plus dungeons being run, which is good to see. Right here, this was the big Turbo Boost event, which was a nice boost for players participating in Mythic Plus. But overall, I think these are healthy numbers. Right, we're looking at the end of the season. We didn't see anything really drop off a cliff. It was a gradual drop here and a bit of an increase here in Week 17, so that's good to see. And that is all in terms of news.